You know that article you sent about a potential anti-aging drug?
Yeah.
We were hooked from the first paragraph, too.
Yeah.
Let's dive into the science behind it together.
Okay.
It all starts with some fascinating research from Korean scientists who are looking into a drug called IU-1.
And what's really remarkable about their research is that it centers around this fundamental process of aging, the decline of what we call proteostasis.
Okay, proteostasis.
Yeah.
It sounds a little intimidating, but what does it actually mean?
Think of it like this.
Okay.
Every single cell in your body is constantly producing proteins, which are like tiny machines that keep everything running smoothly.
Okay.
But sometimes these proteins can get damaged or misfolded. Imagine a machine with a broken part.
That makes sense. So proteostasis is what our cells use to deal with those broken parts.
Exactly. Proteostasis is the cell's way of making sure that all of its proteins are in tip-top shape.
Okay.
It's a complex system that identifies faulty proteins, breaks them down, and even recycles the parts.
So it's like our cells have their own waste management system.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder how efficiently these systems are working as we age right.
That's a great question, and you're right to be curious about that because there are two key players in this protein quality control system: proteasomes and autophagy.
So two different recycling systems working together to keep our cells clean.
Yes.
Tell us more about these cellular janitors.
Think of proteasomes like tiny shredders inside your cells.
Okay.
They recognize those tagged misfolded proteins and break them down into smaller pieces.
Okay.
Autophagy, on the other hand, is a bit more heavy-duty.
Heavy-duty hat.
Well, imagine that instead of just shredding a document, you need to dismantle an entire filing cabinet. Autophagy creates these little vesicles. Think of them like cellular garbage bags that engulf larger clumps of damaged proteins or even entire worn-out cell parts and deliver them to the cell's recycling center.
Wow. Our cells are surprisingly organized. We've got shredders, garbage bags, recycling centers. It's a whole system.
It really is. And keeping those two systems, proteasomes and autophagy, running smoothly is like investing in a longer cellular lifespan, which is why this IU-1 research is so exciting.
I'm starting to see why this piqued your interest.
Yeah.
So how does aging affect this whole system?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
As we age, these intricate proteostasis mechanisms, like everything else in our bodies, start to slow down and become less efficient.
So it's like the garbage starts piling up because the system can't keep up.
Exactly. Imagine your cells getting cluttered with all those misfolded proteins because the cleaning crew can't keep up.
Yeah.
This buildup of cellular junk can interfere with normal cell function, eventually leading to cell death. And it's not just about things slowing down. Sometimes these systems can become overactive as we age, leading to the breakdown of perfectly healthy proteins.
Yikes. So it's a double whammy, too much junk, and the recycling system starts taking out the good stuff, too.
Right.
That can't be good.
It's not ideal. And this disruption of proteostasis is something we see in a whole range of age-related diseases: Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, even heart disease.
Wow. So this isn't just about wrinkles and gray hair. We're talking about some serious health conditions, which brings us back to this IU-1 drug. Tell us, how does it fit into all of this?
This is where things get really exciting.
Okay.
The researchers in Korea wanted to see if they could boost the activity of both proteasomes and autophagy at the same time.
So if boosting both of these processes is key,
Right.
then this IU-1 discovery could be huge. It's like finding the control switch for cellular aging.
That's a great way to put it. And they found that IU-1 does just that.
Yeah.
It inhibits a specific component of the proteasome complex USP14, which actually enhances the activity of both the proteasomes and autophagy.
Okay, so less USP14, more cleaning power.
Yeah.
What happened when they tested this out?
They used fruit flies, which are actually really useful for aging research because they have a relatively short lifespan and their muscles deteriorate as they get older, much like humans.
Interesting. So they're like tiny buzzing test subjects?
Yeah.
What happened to the flies who got a dose of IU-1?
The results were pretty remarkable. The flies that were given IU-1 showed significant improvements in their age-related muscle weakness and lived longer compared to the flies that didn't receive the drug.
That's incredible. Did they try this on any other animals?
Well, they did observe similar effects on human cells in the lab, which is promising.
So while we can't start celebrating just yet, the potential here is huge.
Absolutely. If IU-1 proves to be safe and effective in humans, this could change how we approach age-related diseases.
So instead of just treating the symptoms of age-related diseases, we could be addressing one of the root causes.
Yeah, like you're getting at the source.
That's a game changer.
It really could be. Imagine a world where Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and other age-related diseases are no longer a death sentence, but manageable conditions.
That's incredible to think about.
Yeah.
But this kind of discovery also brings up some bigger questions, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's not just about living longer. It's about living better. And that leads us to think about the impact this could have on society as a whole.
Right. What happens to things like healthcare resources?
Yeah.
Or even the structure of our society if everyone starts living significantly longer?
These are complex questions without easy answers, and they go beyond just logistics. If we could significantly extend human lifespan, how would that change our perspective on life?
Yeah.
Our relationships, our careers, our sense of self?
It's almost like we need a whole new philosophy to make sense of it all.
It's a fascinating thought experiment. Imagine living to be 150, 200 years old. How would that change your priority or the choices you make?
Would we even want to live that long?
Right.
Would we get bored? Or would we just keep evolving and finding new things to learn and experience?
And think about the impact on relationships.
Yeah.
If lifespans are significantly extended, would we have multiple marriages, multi-generational families living together for centuries?
It's mind-blowing. We're talking about a whole new chapter in human evolution.
Exactly. And this research into IU1 and proteostasis, while just one piece of the puzzle, could have profound implications for the future of our species.
So, to our listener who sent in this amazing article, we leave you with this. If we could significantly extend human lifespan, what impact would that have on society, on our relationships, on our sense of self?
It's a question worth pondering.
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. Until next time.